What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. And yes, it's one of my dailies that I'm going to put on YouTube. I'm not going to do an extending of these, but if you want extra content and extended videos, please join my Patreon where you will get all the lowdown. I've even put a whole load of information about the twin flame journey. And in fact, I did a live last night and it was only one person there. So I gave them a mini reading because it was only one person. So it's fine. I don't mind as long as one person's there. I'm happy to be there and do the live. So the live's on every Friday for Patreons only. But anyway, I'm going to get on with the story and I'm going to tell you what happened to me last night. I woke up exactly 0002 in the morning for some reason, and I went to sleep about 10 o'clock-ish or after I did the live yesterday, and for some reason I woke up at 0002 and it was all I had stuck in my head was this Phil Collins again and the other song. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. I had this strong feeling that somebody was throwing ill intentions at you. Somebody was actually trying to do some darkness to you. Somebody was trying. They could have even done some magic or whatever. I don't know. But it could be a family member who doesn't want to see you progress. I'm getting at people are trying to stagnate other people because they don't know any better and they can't do any better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop rambling now because what I've got here is the Urban Tarot. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Hit the subscribe button and alert bell because these stories get deep. But this is going to be somebody who's a friend of me, who's somebody who's a close family member. You might have even cut them off by now and you felt so much better. I bet you any money, there was a lot of people in your life and you felt stagnated. You felt stagnated because of what they were doing. Okay. But the minute you cut these people off, you started to fly. You started to progress. You started to love yourself more because they made you feel worthless as well. I'm getting all sorts of scenarios. But as the cards come out, we'll talk about it. Okay, so let me get some cards out. I've already shuffled these. So the very first that's come out is oppression. Do you see what I mean? But I'm going to get them out first and then we'll talk about them, okay? Do you know what I mean? They tried to make you feel worthless. They wanted to trap you in your mind and trap you in some kind of jail. Oh, what a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. Let's see what's going on here. But all you wanted, look. Stop it, Valerie. Just get the cards out. Oh, what a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. Oh, what a really a gwan, yeah. So, look. This card oppression says a lot to me, all right? There was people in your life that wanted to trap you, who wanted to keep you stagnant, who didn't want you to move forward because they did nothing better with their life in the first place. And like I'm saying to you, this could have been a friend of me, could have been a family member, sister, brother, auntie, could even be your mother, could be something like that. But what you did was... And this card is the Four of Swords. You put something to rest. In this deck, deck is based on the Throth Tarot, okay? It's a different system than the Wider Rate. So the cards say something slightly different. I know what they mean, but they also say something slightly different. So this card is the Four of Cards. It's RIP card, rest in peace. You put something down, you put it to rest. In here, it says truce. Yeah, you had a truce. You just cut them off. That's what you did. That's what your truce was. What that one, peeps? What that one? These people really didn't. Do you see it? This looks like literal prison. This literally looks like prison, isn't it? They tried to trap you in your mind, made you feel worthless. They stagnated you. They did all sorts of nonsense to stop you from being who you are. So what's next? We've got the Two of Pentacles. In the Rider-Waite, this is somebody juggling, but in this deck, it's called change. Things changed for you. I'm going by the Throth system now. Whatever's on the cards, I'm going, and I will explain what card it is. It's the Pentacles. Normally it's about juggling, but do you see these two people who are chilling out, who are actually going through cycles. When I see this is people going through cycles, and this cycle that they had previously is over. People telling them what to do, people trying to control them, people trying to make them feel worthless, people trying to do all sorts of nonsense. And now change is here. Change is here. But guess what? This is the Three of Pentacles. Normally, Three of Pentacles talks about working together. But look what it says. Yeah, it works. It talks about working together. Maybe you're working together with spirit now. But these people certainly wanted to work with you as well. But you've cut them off. You've cut them off. You've just said no. Do you know what I mean? You're working hard. Things have changed for you, like we said previously, and you're working hard on your ambitions, your desires, what you want to do, rather than try and make other people happy. Because they weren't trying to make you happy, were they? Oh, what that one, please, what that one? These people made you feel worthless. What's going on? I can see it in the cards. I can feel the energy. They tried and you had to cut them off because they just gaslighted you. They did all sorts of, they did love bombing. Do you know this could even be an ex-lover that would behave this way as well? I'm trying not to go down that route, but you can see the energy here. You can see the energy because the next thing is, look, the universe, things have changed. Things have changed. Spirit has stepped in. The universe, I think, is the Wheel of Fortune. Things have changed. It's come to an end of a cycle. And do you know what I mean? It's come to an end. Do you see this? You ascending. This is also about you going through your ascension process. Maybe you're an awakened one. Maybe your intuition kicked in about these people and you cut them off. Maybe, do you know what I mean? You just knew. You just snapped one day because they did something. And you just turned around and said, no more. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. So that's you climbing the ladder to success. And in the meantime, these people are going to want to... This is the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups. When I say the Knight of Cups, it's all about flirting. The seducer. This is what it's called here. But the energy I also get from this is people are going to want to try and come back and seduce you into all sorts of nonsense. Say they're helping you out and they're not really. Say that can you help them and they don't, you help them and they don't, they still be imbalanced. They think you're the same person. These people think you're the same person, but it don't work like that. They're trying to come back in and seduce you, basically with some nonsense. If I was you, I wouldn't go for it. I wouldn't go for it. I want that one piece, what that one. They're going to come with the, oh gosh, we missed you. Oh my God, can we talk? I really missed your company. I really love you. These people don't love you. They hate you. No, that's a strong word. What I'm going to say is some of these people, the energy I'm getting is some of these people are really jealous of you. Some of these people were jealous. They didn't want to see you progress. Maybe you were with some siblings who they saw you progress. They saw you go to college, university, find you good jobs. You may have had your ups and downs. You may have had bad times. But when you had your bad times, they were nowhere to be found. They was only there when it was the good times. The partying, the liquor, whatever. And secretly, they were jealous as AF of you. Because no matter what happened, you picked yourself up and you got moving, whereas these people would wallow in drink and drugs and they would wallow in their self-pity and expect you to be there for them, gaslighting you and telling you all sorts of nonsense to keep you trapped where they are, okay? And it's not working. So I could keep going with that card. But here's what's happening here now. Do you see this? You are working on your pentacles. This says prudence, but you're actually working on your pentacles. You're working on your projects, your ideas. You've moved on with this situation. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the work card in the Rider-Waite. But here it's called prudence. You are keeping your energy. When I see the word prudence here as well, not only you're being prudent with your money, you're making money, but you're also being prudent with your energy, your time, your space. Because there's energy vampires out there who want to take your energy. They want to suck you dry and leave you as a vegetable like they are. They want to attach devil entities. And that's the second thing. When I woke up last night, I kept seeing things like people trying to attach devil entities to myself. All sorts of nonsense like that. It was like a little bit of a vision, like, be careful. Be careful about people trying to come back and attach devil entities to you, because these people, especially people that have got drug addictions, they've got drink addictions, they're even workaholics, they like to gossip, they gaslight. These people have got empty shells, and because they're empty shells, devil entities can enter them and put attachments on there. And devil entities know who you are. They can see the light in you, because if you're going on this journey, let me tell you something, if you're going on this journey, as an awakened one especially, as a light person, you are going to attract darkness. And darkness is attracted to the light. So you have to be wary. And if you're empathic as well, you're going to feel the energies. You're going to know that these people have got devil entities attached to them. You just move near them and you just feel it. You don't want to be around these people. And this is why you walked away. So this is, I know I went on about this one, but I'm telling you, be prudent with your energy and your time also. Be prudent who you're dealing with. Okay, so what's this card here? This is this Six of Swords. Oh my goodness, this is you going to calmer waters. But in this deck, it's called Science. Do you know what this says to me? And this is a terrible thing to say, right? Six of Swords is about you moving to calmer waters. You're being prudent and moving to calmer waters, certainly. But these people don't like it. And when I see science is a Jamaican thing for obia or black magic or some kind of magic. And I shouldn't say that. And this card, look, do you see the daggers going to the heart? Do you see all the daggers going to the heart? Somebody wants to penetrate, or a group of people want to penetrate your heart space. Who wants to penetrate your heart space and have you like a puppet on a string? Tell me, people, who wants to do this to you? Oh, what a guan, peeps, what a guan. You've gone to calmer waters now. You're not interested. And once the minute you turned your back, what they were doing in the background was ineffective. Okay, look. As I said, the magician, look. Here is the mage in this deck is the magician. But do you see this magician here? He looks worried. He looks like whatever he's doing is not working. He's got all the elements there in front of him. But guess what? When somebody's looking like this, they're in their logic. They're not thinking about what they could have conjured up for themselves. Instead, they're thinking about how they can stop you. This is what I'm getting. We're at the bottom of the deck already, people. They can see you moving on with your wealth. This is the Ten of Pentacles, and it literally says wealth. It says wealth. They can see you moving on and that you're stepping up your game. You are shine. Big up ourselves. And look here now, they can also tell that you're in hermit mode and they can't get to you. Yes, you may look like that, but you're hiding stuff. And these people are trying, I watch you. Do you see the two animals in the background trying to watch you, trying to figure out what you're doing? They're doing like it's a surveillance thing. They've probably got flying monkeys watching you and all sorts of nonsense. Oh, what a guan, peeps, what a guan, what a really a guan, yeah. Because really, what they want is this, and they want this. They want the happiness. Oh, their happiness is to make you sad. Look, let me put these down. This is the Ace of Wands. They want this new action pack begin with you, but this is also about a phallic symbol. They want to, one of these people want to sex you up. They want this happiness with you, but. You know, as this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is about surveying their situation, looking at the situation. But in this deck, it's called failure. Whatever they're trying to do is a failure because they knew they messed up already. This is the Three of Swords, and look, it's called sorrow. They're in this sorrow energy now because they know they messed up. They know they messed up the situation and they've put in sorrow. This is like heartbreak. They are now in sorrow. They are feeling sorrow because they realize that you're serious this time. You're not doing it in and out energy with them, with their in and out energy, their hot and cold energy. 1 minute they want to talk to you, the next minute that's a form of trauma bonding when people do things like that. In and out energy, keep you guessing and all that kind of nonsense. Cut it out. out. Because look, this is conflict. This is the Five of Wands. This is the conflict card. And this one in this deck is literally called strife. Oh, what I want, Pete, what I want. Can you see this? What's going on? These people are your frenemies. And look, all you wanted was peace. This is the Two of Swords. It speaks of you hear no evil, see no evil. You've turned your back on this and you're not interested. And this is why it's called peace. Because you've made your own sanctuary for yourself. And although you might be the Knight of Pentacles, or somebody is the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest knight in the deck, I'm telling you, you are working on your creativity. This is called the gourmet chef. The gourmet chef is somebody who's slow and steady that wins the race. Now, I see two scenarios here, to be fair, because the next card here is the Seven of Swords. Fertility. Seven of Swords is the deception card. This person... The second scenario I see with this is you who is actually working on their money. But also the second scenario I see with this card next to it is somebody who is deliberately stagnating. That's their deception. They think that you're waiting for them. And they've got things going on in the background. And this is why the Knight of Pentacles is here, the slowest knight in the deck. They think that you're waiting for them and that you're up in your head and that you're waiting for them. And the deception here is keeping you stagnant. They kind of keep you trapped. This is what the deception is. They kind of keep you trapped. They want you up in your head. But how long is that going to last for? Especially if spirit has woken you up, especially if you use your intuition. You're no longer tied to this situation. You're no longer up in your head. You're no longer even thinking about this person. Yes, first of all, they caused you heartbreak, maybe. But this is a specific story for some. I'm getting a few stories here. You've got sisters, brothers, close relatives, friends, workmates that caused you a lot of trouble and made you feel like you was in this prison. For real. They made you feel like you was in this prison. But this in particular is about a love situation or a soulmate twin flame situation. They thought because of the actual connection that you would be there forever. But what these people don't seem to understand is sometimes twin flames, sometimes it's rare for twin flames to actually get together. So people keep banding around this twin flame soulmate journey. Let me tell you something. It's very rare for twin flames to get together. Sometimes twin flames are there to teach you lessons, to make you understand and for you to have that experience, to understand that you should never put yourself through certain things again. Sometimes, though, these people do wake up, but 10 to 15% will ever be, at least 10 to 15% of these people might get together. But 9 times out of 10, they're there to teach lessons. And this person is in their they still haven't changed. You've probably gone through all sorts of nonsense. You had the sorrow, you was bawling your eyeballs out, spirit touched you, you started to work on yourself, you started to look after yourself, you started thinking about your money, you thought about this person less and less, they're now completely off your mind. And here they come with stagnancy. Okay, so let's move on, because this is not only about this journey, this is also about people that are basically frenemies. Do you see what I mean? This is the Four of Wands here, and here it says completion. The Four of Wands for me though is the be all, the end all. This person who's stagnating. When I see this card, there's two scenarios here again. This person wants to be all end all with you. They know that the connection is there, but they're being deceptive about it. They want you up in your head thinking that he's never turning up. You don't care at this point though, because they tick tock, the time ran out. But what else I see here as well? When I see the Four of Wands, that's the be all end all. This is what you are striving towards. And this is the Seven. You're striving towards your home, your stability, what you want. Okay. But also we've got the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands speaks of you protecting yourself, protecting your energy, putting up barriers. And this person, because of this, is having a tower moment. Look at this tower moment. There's just a hand that's sticking out of the sea. This also says to me, and I might have said this before, this person is having a tower moment, but still refusing to change. And they're going down with the sinking ship because they refuse to do anything. They've had the tower moment after tower moment, but they're still in this thing and not wanting to change. And guess why? Because they've got dark secrets going on here. And here's the 4 pentacles, and maybe one of those secrets is they're upset that you're withholding from them. Do you see power? You hold the power in this situation. Oh, what that one means, what that one. You hold everything to yourself. You're holding back your time, your energy, your money, absolutely everything. And what they're secretly thinking is, how am I going to get hold of this with the deception? How am I going to get hold of this person? Because you made 5 of who they're dealing with the low lives. Do you know what happens with these people? Your divine counterpart doesn't really know. They could have some kind of spiritual idea, but they don't realize that they're empathic, okay? And they attract people that are on the dark side, and they've got attachments to them. What they don't realize is they've got dark entities attached to them because of the people they're dealing with. If they were the community panani, okay, they definitely got those attachments because you get it. You could just easily get it through sex. Do you know what I mean? If you're not cleansing yourself or whatever, if you're not cleansing your mind, body, soul, if you're not Sager, you're not Palo Santoing, this is what happened. This person has got secrets. They've got some terrible secrets, and you can feel the energy. I can feel the energy. This person's got some secrets that you don't even want to know about. That's how bad it is. And because of that, you feel the energy of it all and you withhold. But this person is upset that you're withholding from them. I'm going to take out one more card because this is too much. Let me see. Disappointment. You see what I mean? This person is disappointed that you're not playing the game with them. Because to them, it's a game. It's a chess game. It's like move chess pieces in their head. If I do this, this is what this person's going to do. Because that's what they're used to with low-life people. But you're not a low-life person. You are High Priestess. You know all and see all because you were touched by divine and divine tell you are gwan. So now this person's in disappointment. This card is the 5 of Cups. This is the 5 of Cups. But this person's in disappointment. And 5 of Cups is lost opportunity. They're in disappointment now. And see, look. They know that they did wrong. They're now looking at a missed opportunity. They're looking at a missed... Just what I mean? And I'm getting one more card. I can't help myself. The Knight of Swords, the Game Master. Just see what I mean? This person still hasn't changed. They're still in their logic. And do you see the actual chessboard there? Can you believe that card came out? I didn't even know that had a... Do you know, I never even noticed that before. The Knight of Swords is somebody who rushes in as a bull in a china shop. They're fed up now. They're fed up about this missed opportunity, and this is what the current status is, or this is future energies. This person wants to rush in like a bull in a china shop now because they've realised that you are slipping away from them. These people that are in the background have realised you ain't playing games with them anymore, that you've cut them out, delete their karate, chop them, give them the 1-2. You got rid of these people, and they're realising this is not only about a love situation, this is about people that have realised, even that old workplace that realised you was the person that propped up the workplace and they want to crawl back to you. But guess what? Your self-worth is so up in the roof, they could never match you. You see, a knight could never match a High Priestess. A knight could never match an Empress, right? Where is this knight going with their logic and their game playing? It doesn't work that way. It was a missed opportunity to play games with you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to leave it there. It's too much. The current status is, this is a story that's moving on. Because you're no longer in that energy of like mindset. You're no longer in that energy of people taking a piss with you. You're no longer in that energy. So I'm going to draw one oracle card and see what Spirit has to say about this situation. I think I used these this morning on my daily messages. This is the Sacred Oracle, and I'm going to draw one card and see what comes out, and then maybe I might read the passage before we go. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please tell us about the overall message for these cards. Please give us the overall message for this message about the deception, the lies. These people are gaslighting you, wanting your energy, wanting your time. Please give us the message. What should we be aware of, Spirit? Please, thank you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, please tell me, look, healing, chaos, fulfillment. Oh, goodness, here we go. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please tell us what we need to know before we depart. Thank you, Spirit. Please let us know what we need to know. Let me see. Trust. Trust in divine. Let's see what this passage comes up with. Let's see what it comes up with. I'll just give you a quick message before I go. In reference to all of this, you've got to trust in yourself. I don't know what the passage says because I don't pull this one very often. I don't even get this deck out very often. But for some reason, I felt the need to do it. And trust is a big issue. You don't trust the situation with these people. You don't trust that these people, if they come back into your life, is going to behave. They're just going to be one way for a while. They're going to be what you want them to be for a while, and then they're going to go back to their old ways. And that's what that tower moment was all about. That person was just like, they were just awful. So let's find the trust and see what it says. If there's a message for you, it might resonate with you. So funny, it was page 100. So let's have a look. Okay. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Do you understand the message? Spirit is letting you know, literally. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice and truth. This is exactly what I was thinking about. You turned your back on this person, you went silent on them, you blocked them correctly. This message, Spirit knows what cards for me to pick up today because you needed to hear this. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Oh, I'm gonna drop the mic. For real, I'm gonna drop the mic. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. Positivity is key. Unconditional love for yourself is key. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anybody else, and you cannot radiate the positivity. Go and listen to Mary J. Blige. What's it called? All I ever want is to be happy. Go and listen to that song. It tells the story in a nutshell. But oh my God, I'm going to be walking around with this card today because that just summed up the whole reading I just did. Anyway, that spirit come true. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to leave it there, people. I'm going to love and leave you. And like I said, please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. Because my videos get deep, as you can see. And especially if you want to really get to know me and you want a little bit more of a personal situation. Because yesterday I did a live and it was only one person that turned up. And I did them a mini reading because they was the only person there. Do you know what I mean? And we had fun and we was there for almost 2 hours. But, we had fun with it. So come over and join me because I do extended to a lot of my videos. I'm not doing extended to this one today because that oracle card just summed up the whole story that I want to say. Honestly, that oracle card, the truth, I'm going to put it up again so you can see it. The truth card. Okay, the trust card, sorry. That just told the whole thing. I can't believe Spirit knows. Spirit knows. Trust me, Spirit knows what I was trying to say. Okay, and that summed it up in a nutshell. So please come and join me, people. And I do the odd thing on TikTok, but not as much anymore because I'm concentrating on YouTube, I'm concentrating on Instagram, I'm concentrating particularly on Patreon. Everything I do will be posted on Patreon, and extra content like things like the Twin Flame Journey, all my lives, I'm doing it through Patreon. So become one of my Patreons, people, and get in the know. Nam yo horenge kyo.